American 11, are you trying to call?
The cockpit is not answering their phone.
Dan, what a call from Washington.
What's going on, Betty? The crap is erratic again. You there? Betty? Betty?
We hear voices of people on the front lines, including a flight attendant on board a hijacked plane.
Have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?
He did not land.
I think there's mates that we can't breathe. I don't know. I think we're getting hijacked.
We have some planes. Just stay quiet and we'll be okay. We're returning to the airport.
Another one just hit the building. Wow. Wow. The whole building just came apart. Holy smokes.
Jules, this is Ryan. Lives on an airplane that's been hijacked. If things don't go well, it's not looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So happy to find. Same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you. And I'll see you later. Bye, babe.
19 years ago today, citizens of the United States woke up early on a Tuesday morning, performing their daily routine in preparation for work and school. Americans stepped outside of the comfort and security of their homes and set out for a normal day at the office. On this bright September day, innocent men, women, and children boarded planes, got on trains, and set out for work as they had so many times before. Unexpected and unthinkable acts of terrorism brought tragedy, destruction, pain, and loss for people across the nation and the world. Let us never forget.
Through the twisted steel of the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, the sacred walls of the Pentagon, and the smoky wreckage in a field in southwest Pennsylvania, the patriotism and resiliency of the American people shone brightly on September 11, 2001. We stood as one people, united in our common humanity and shared sorrow. We grieved for those who perished and remembered what brought us together as Americans. Today, we honor the lives we lost 19 years ago. Let us never forget.
As we pay tribute to friends, fellow citizens, loved ones, and all who died, we reaffirm our commitment to the ideals that united Americans in the aftermath of the attacks: equality, justice, liberty, and democracy. We must apprehend all those who perpetrated these heinous crimes, seek justice for those who were killed, and defend against all threats to our national security. We must recommit ourselves to the founding principles that exemplify the patriotism and sacrifice we commemorate today. Let us never forget.
The heroes who respond to our hour of need, and the brave men and women in uniform who continue to protect our country at home and abroad. September 11 therefore became an annually recognized national day of service and remembrance to recapture the spirit of unity and compassion that inspire our nation in spite of the attacks, and we dedicate ourselves to sustain service to our communities. Let us never forget.
Falcon Battalion JRTC Commander Lieutenant Colonel Sullivan will now read the actual document written by the President of the United States of America.
Now, therefore I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, do hereby proclaim September 11, 2019 as Patriot Day. I call upon all departments, agencies, and instrumentalities of the United States to display the flag of the United States at half-staff on Patriot Day in honor of the individuals who lost their lives on September 11, 2001. I invite the governors of the United States and its territories, and interested organizations and individuals to join in this observance. I call upon the people of the United States to participate in community service in honor of those our nation lost, to observe this day with appropriate ceremonies and activities, including remembrance services, and to observe a moment of silence beginning at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time to honor the innocent victims who perished as a result of the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 10th day of September, in the year of our Lord 2019, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 244th.
In honor and remembrance of the victims, we proudly fly our nation's flag at half-staff. Please bow your heads and join us in a moment of silence.
Our principal, Mrs. Rivera, will now provide us with words of encouragement.
September 11, 2001 was a day that I will never forget. I remember sitting in my high school psychology class when the principal came on the loudspeaker and directed all classrooms to turn on the news. I remember seeing the first tower and then the second tower crumble down. It was a moment of true uncertainty and sadness for America. In the midst of all the disarray, I will never forget the armed forces, soldiers, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, rushed to assist. I will never forget the unity that everyone formed to help those in need. I will never forget the American flag that flew high above. I will never forget the sense of pride that I felt. Therefore, on this day, September 11, 2020, I urge you to never forget the strength our country has in times of uncertainty, and the many men and women that have dedicated their lives to the freedoms that we now have. I will never forget. We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget.
We will never forget the brave men and women who so innocently lost their lives on September 11, 2001.